Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to our this session in which we are moving to the part two of this ongoing discussion of the allocation of a stock in inventory. Good issue. Yeah. So when the order is created and it is posted on the thing which is going to occur, that is the good issue with the inventory, which has a financial implications. The availability of the stock for the sale is to be adjusted, is to be updated, and the stock becomes means the stock has to be updated, because you have reserved that much of the stock quantities which are mentioned in the sale order of the customer, right? So we have some already we inserted sale orders which we have entered but not yet posted. So let's go to order number 80, which has 11 items, and we post it and we show you. We have put the breakpoint for you so that you can see what is happening. Okay, first of all, let's bring order number 80 in front of you. So it is here now. Okay, so 11 items, you have it, answer. So what it is doing on the background, it is keeping an eye on the, means not only keeping on, but listing the stock availability, means and how much of each item has been purchased, how much has yet been sold as yet, and how much has been reserved and waste, and if there is any waste history record. So that is also mentioned. And if this document has already been posted, then that amount is to be adjusted, and the availability of the stock figures is watched. And as soon as you click update, it is going to validate whether this order can genuinely be action, or there are some issues. So there are so many things which it says that apart from all the mandatory fields, uh, it also checks the availability of the stock. And then if there is some, if all the stocks are available, then it will go on and generate the good issue in the inventory document and update it. Okay, so let's post this and then we see the next step. Okay, that's clear. So it is now going to go to validate. It's a go validate is a procedure in which the form is given and the order number is given, and if valid, if this is true, then it is ready to write. If it is not true, then it will mention the error what is written by this procedure. Okay, so let's run it. So, the valid is true. It means it is now ready to execute uh, this update. Okay, so we click OK. Now, here it is doing, first of all, it is uh, previously entered lines have to be deleted first, and then the inventory documents uh, which were previously entered or generated, they are also to be reversed and deleted, and then it is going to write all these things from fresh. Because okay, so let's see it. So it has done its job. Now it is updating Now it is updating the sale order details with the fresh information, and it is also generating the inventory, you see, inventory document, and that document uh, is referenced, is mapped with this SO detail, and it is mentioned in the column J of the SO details, right? And and this how it is going to be executed. So let's run it. So it has updated the all the information in the sale order. Let's go and see, well, what it has done, right? It started from this, right? And it has been validating all these information. This is was the availability of the stock, and this is something which is here. Okay, so quantity that has to be less than this, then it will be executed, otherwise it will not be. And all this information is here. Also, it is checking if the item is doubled. If it is doubled, it would have given you an error that the item is doubled, means dually entered. For example, if you for example, copy this and enter here, right? So now it is 2 times appearing. So that is going to become this. This is going to be 2, right? And that will invoke an error to the system. So it will not validate it. Okay. So let's close it. Okay. So it will get back to 1. Right, so this is a good way of checking if an or item was incorrectly doubled within the same order, then it would generate an exception and alert for the user, so that there is no need for to duplicate the things. You can these can be entered in one row, right? One item, one row. This is the rule of our this system. There can be some different thoughts, but uh, if in case of some multiple batches involved, then that can be is still managed while keeping this restriction here that if you go to get the detail of this transaction that can contain multiple inventory number, inventory transaction IDs. So that can be listed, and that uh, you can still have multiple batch related issues. But we are not taking into the consideration for the moment, just to make the thing make the things simple and understandable for the new users. Later on, we may go once it is tested and completed, then as a new version we make it, and in which we introduce another thing in the inventory, that is the batch, the batch number, or so that would be an enhancement in the system. Okay, this can be done at any time. Don't worry. First of all, I request you only to focus on the simple aspect of the system, so that we learn more and more basics things. Later on, we can go for the enhancement. So now that we have updated the SO number 80, yeah, it has 11 items, and it has the detail. In the detail, you have this is the 180, yeah, and the stock is allocated. This is rightly allocated because it has a, yeah, this is incorrect allocation because there is no inventory ID number, right? So this is it means the allocation has to have some reference with the inventory number, some good issue number. So this is the good issue, good issues, good allocated. Goods have been allocated, reserved, right? And so if you go and see the 1864 in the inventory, 1864, so goods has been allocated, means on hold, reserved. So that these cannot be used anywhere, because these are now reserved for what? These are reserved for what? So it is reserved for this order number, right? So this is the systematic thinking, and you can uh, uh, go and see the product information, and you will see that these are the or, each item uh, which has been reserved is also mentioned. For example, in the item master, the product uh, for which you have all this information, it is also mentioning you that how much of the purchases have been done so far, how much sales have been recorded, right? And how much is this the are hold, means not yet invoiced and not yet shipped. So these are allocated, and how much of the items have been written off or lost or damaged. So this is how. So so if you see, this is the one that this item has only 55 left. So if you see, so what it is doing, it is calculating that 210 minus 85 minus 70 and minus any wastage. So that gives you 55. So let's execute this or another order and see whether the system intelligently tells you that you cannot issue this. Okay, so these are the chocolate biscuit mix, right? Chocolate biscuit mix, and we try to make an order. We already have an order. Let's go and take order number 81 and add it into it. Okay, so 80 we have already posted with this. And so let's 81, go to 81. There are two items in the 81. So we add a third item just to test whether our system is intelligent enough. Okay, so yeah, so we know that it has only 55 available. So let's try to test that. If we say that we want this order, the customer wants 56 items of it. Okay, click it, and then we say, for example, we give a discount of $5 in here. Okay, so it has taken it. Okay, fair enough, it is taken in. Okay, now as soon as we update it, so it is going to validate all this information, and it will let you know. Yeah, so it is now going to validate. So let's run the validation. So let's see. You see, if valid is false, it is not going to display this. Rather, it is going to display you an error: insufficient stock for this chocolate biscuit mix. The available quantity is 55, and you are asking for 56. So this is the test which the system has passed. Say okay, then we edit it, we click it in here, and we make it 55. Okay, so that the system's issue is resolved. We delete it and we give a $5 discount in here. Okay, Okay, so it has taken, and now we are going to play it. Now it is going to validate. Let's run the validation. The if valid is true means it is valid. Now it is going to write for you the code, and this is it is writing it, and this is. So let's execute, and it is going to generate the inventory document, and it has generated. Let's see first the generate. You see, 81, the three entries of 81 have been given this inventory, this number 1875, 1876. These are the number. This should appear in the SO detail, yeah, and the 1875, that's right. And in the product, you would see a zero appearing for this because it has allocated all the information, all the orders, and there's zero available, zero stock available for this. Means no further order will be entertained by the system, and it will generate an error since there is not enough quantity available for sale. So this is how we have managed to generate the good issue document and update the the sale order with that, and the sale order details item levels, they are mapped, they are integrated with the inventory system, and the stock report is updated instantly as soon as it. So any new order will have the fresh status of the stock as of now. I hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to your continued support to our channel. I am really thankful to all of you for your great, and look forward to your feedback as well. Thank you very much.